Yo, what's good? It's your boy JBSmooth, and we tapping back in it. SPB, we got another crazy matchup with your boy JBSmooth. He went Vasyl Lomachenko this time, and I went Hector, Macho, Camacho. We appreciate everybody tapping into the last fight, the Canelo versus Bud Crawford. We got a lot of love for that, and I just want to say I appreciate everybody tapping in, you know, watching the fight, and how intense and competitive that fight was with JBSmooth. I'm not lying to y'all, man. He's a crazy technician in that ring. Like, if you sleep, he's gonna catch you. So you always gotta be on your A game. And you know, we had a really close matchup the last time, and it was a really good fight. So of course, nothing different, baby. You know, I seen a few comments and people saying that, you know, it looked like a real fight, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to make sure that we're simulating and emulating fights to make them feel real. So I'm glad that that message is being received well, and you know, our content is being appreciated. That's the main thing, and I feel like as long as we're doing that and we're entertaining and people like it and they want to learn this, we got something good at the end of this fight. So definitely tune in and stick around, because it's gonna get good, and we have an announcement. So, like, things I like about Hector Macho Camacho, man, is he's an outside boxer. I've been playing a lot of come forward fighters, and you know, honestly, getting hit in sim is not fun, bro. So, you know, switching it up to an outside fighter, you know, a boxer puncher, it felt good, you know. So definitely looking forward to this fight and figuring out how JBSmooth is gonna come forward and how he's gonna find those openings with Lomachenko. All right, let's get to it. So off top, as you can see, I didn't like run straight towards the middle of the ring. I'm staying kind of on the outside. You know, now I'm in the middle, but you know, I'm gonna start utilizing my jab, keeping my distance, not really applying the pressure, because that's not what Hector Macho Camacho does. He has selective offense, so it's definitely, yo, like I know he kind of wants me to come forward there, but I'm standing my ground and got to make sure that I draw him towards me, you know, pop shot and get out the way. And I know he's gonna try to find those angles, so I got to be careful. You can tell we're both feigning. Always fill out rounds, you know, just kind of seeing what we're gonna do. I'm doing some lean backs. Try to jab and slip, but he caught me with a counter jab. He doubled up that jab. It's good work. Again, trying to draw him in with the feint, being a lot more technical, and try to do that step in jab feint. He slipped beautifully. He caught me with some jabs. Again, I'm trying to see if I can make him miss his offense so I can catch a counter. So again, moving on the outside, you know, going to the body, utilizing that jab. Camacho utilizes that jab. So he just went into loose footwork. Beautiful. 2 hooks with the loose footwork. I just jumped into loose footwork as well, but I jumped right back out of it. It's just, I use it, you know, for movement mainly. I really don't stay in it too long, and I just caught a nice straight right there. Slip, got a nice power straight in. Kind of like his money punch. So again, we're staying on the outside, jabbing, not pressing forward, being patient, doing some head movement, seeing if we can see an opening. Then once we see an opening, then we're definitely gonna do some more. He's doing some taunting, making sure that, you know, he could try to draw me in. I'm doing some feints. Again, you see how I'm stepping back? So it's not like I'm going all the way to the ropes and I'm running around. I'm just keeping my distance. I'm making sure that I'm creating that space, you know. And you have to understand, Loma has he has small arms, so in order for him to really engage, he kind of has to dive in and, you know, kind of get his hands dirty. He has to come in close and do some inside work. It's a great, like, fill out round. Definitely just pacing ourselves this round. We didn't take that much damage either. And you can see 100% stamina after the first, you know, definitely a fill out round. This is more of a chess match bout because we're both technical fighters, so we're trying to figure out, you know, openings, trying to draw each other out. I like Camacho because he has that reach, so he's able to hit that jab at a decent range. See that? He, you know, if he would have had another fighter, he would have landed that straight. But, you know, I gotta understand his range as well. Jab and slip that uppercut. See, now he's kind of getting a little more aggressive. He's coming forward. Caught him with that jab counter. Moving around. Loose footwork. You see, just getting out the way, making sure, like, if he's trying to press the issue, we don't let him unless he's chasing us down and trying to cut off the ring, like with us. We got range on him, so we're gonna make sure that we're using that. Did a feint jab to straight to the top. Try to catch him with that hook there. So yeah, just like really pacing ourselves right now. Second round, I mean, we're halfway through. We got some punches that we can use, so it's just all about being calculated and knowing when to use them. Caught that jab to the body. He almost had that straight. I think that was a feint. Probably should have threw it. He would have landed it. Oh, nice. He caught that straight there. Double jab up top. I stepped to the right and landed that hook. So good work. As you can see, he's in his loose footwork. He's moving around, keeping the jab on him. There you go. Feinted, caught him with a straight and a hook. And slipped that power hook that he almost caught me with. Nice straight. Caught him with another power straight and a hook. And we went ahead and did some taunting. It's part of the game, man. You know, Hector, he used to do some taunting, so I feel like, you know, that's something that you can definitely emulate. And there he goes. You know, Loma also taunted, so, and he did that nice little uppercut after the taunt. Like, it's beautiful. Like, you can put those together, and he meshed that very well. It gives the fight character. Nice little exchange there from both of us. Good round. I mean, good technical round. He tried to steal the round at the end of here. He caught that lead hook, so I got to be careful of that. So really good. As you can tell, I'm at 100% again of stamina, which means we're not doing a lot of output, so we definitely can pick it up these next couple of rounds, but the stamina management is definitely insane. He's probably at 100% too, so. And that's because I think none of us has really committed into like offensive pressure yet. Nice slip with the counter straight. And with that jab. So I feel like if I get in range and start applying more pressure, you know, we could get something done. I went into loose footwork here. He caught me with some counters and I just dipped back out and stepped back. So we just, again, measuring. Figuring out what to do. He missed those. So he exerted unnecessary energy. I could have caught him there. Probably did more damage if he's exhausted. That was a nice side step. See how we're just bouncing in and out of loose footwork? Like, we're not utilizing it all the way, but we are doing it when we feel like it's necessary. Like right there, I just stepped out of it. You know, I came back with a jab. He landed his straight. So you can tell we're getting a little more busier. Just missed that. I believe it was a 4-punch combination. He landed one. So again, just selective offense and trying to make sure, you know, trying to draw him out, doing some more feints. Again, trying to feint the straight. Did a really nice straight there. Then we went to the body. Slipped hook to the body, but he caught me with those 2 punches up top. That jab is really working for him, and he's moving around, so definitely good with that lead hand. That lead hand is perfection. Doing really good work. Feinted that. I landed that straight. Still trying to find something here, trying to draw him out. Caught him with that nasty straight here. That hurt him. He's dazed. Can I get it? Yes, I do. Caught him with that uppercut. That straight was calculated, and we caught him with that nasty straight that got the day. So really some good work. Those were a tough first 2 rounds, you know, to try to find each other, but you know, I finally found him with the straight. But we still got to be very careful because he was doing some really good damage with the lead hand. He was finding that lead hand a lot. Like, he was landing it at will. So I got to definitely watch that lead hand a lot more, because he can catch me with a power hook. So it's like the end of the round. Do some pressure. I know I'm not going to get him out of there again, so I'm just kind of, you know, stalking, seeing if he can, you know, just exert some energy, you know, pull back, catch him with a counter. Tired of cheesing Undisputed? We built SPB, the Sim Premier Boxing League, for real grinders like you who want to simulate and emulate real fights. Start as a prospect, watch breakdowns, grind 3 practice spars, boom, unlock contender, ranked fights, factions like the Pressure Institute, where you focus on only becoming the best pressure fighter in the game. But it doesn't stop there. There's so many more accomplishments to achieve where you can become even more than legendary. So do you have the guts to lace them up? From prospect to champ, let's build your legacy. The time is now. Join the league, hit the link in the description or comment section. See you there, and remember, SPB all day keeps Sim alive. So yeah, just some really good work that round. Started to pick it up. I felt we were definitely both more offensive, and he was up on the rounds again, just like the last fight. You know, he has those rounds. He's doing more output, doing the better boxing. So you gotta just yeah, I gotta like step it up as well. So he caught me with that nasty lead hook, which I knew that's where I gotta be careful with, because that's that lead hand that's dangerous. So you gotta kind of figure out how to get away from it. He caught me with another counter straight. Doing some work. He's getting a lot more active, which, you know, it's good and bad, because, you know, it leaves him open for some counters. So he's got to be calculated as well. You got to watch what he does, because he can stun me. Missed that hook. I think if I would have landed that, he might have been dazed, but I didn't time it correctly. Went into loose footwork. But yeah, as you can see, that punch output in that first minute, he was catching me, landing some good power punches and doing head damage. Slipped inside and did that uppercut. Some nice work. Really good jab straight. Oh, I love that. It was like a feint to a taunt, and then he was trying to hit me with something else. That was beautiful. Caught him with the jab and the hook. Start moving around him a little bit more. Let me not stand in front of him. You know, getting into loose footwork, staying out of range. And these are like the moments where you gotta be busy, even when you're not throwing punches. You know, just making that person think and trying to figure out. It's a thinking game. I mean, don't be too much like in your head, but definitely you know, figure some things out and start downloading his data. I went for that body uppercut, and he went for that straight. I mean, I'm sorry, that lead hook, and he caught me with it. Could have been a flash. You gotta be careful. Again, he's landing a lot more punches than me this round. Another straight was landed. I feel like I hurt him there. Landed an uppercut. I should have applied more pressure here, because that was a good straight, and I feel like that damaged him, especially following the uppercut. See what we get here. Just throwing some feints. Caught him with another counter. Tried to do the hook up top, but he ducked under that, which was really good. This is definitely his round. So moving on the outside. Good work. Gotta be careful though, man. He was landing too many lead hands, and he's gonna end up getting a knockout if I don't do something about it. So 5th round, we're halfway there. Feel like he's gonna get a little more comfortable, because he had some successful rounds, especially seeing the cards, him knowing that he was up on the first two cards. So slipped and tried to land that hook, but I missed. Oh, nice counter. Again, I just got to be careful here. Yeah, he's now, as you can see, he's applying more pressure. So he was finding his range, and now he's coming in a little more inside, getting more comfortable. I landed that hook, landed another power hook that probably hurt him. Got to be careful here. I'm in the red. He landed some punches there that could have probably dazed me if he landed one more. I landed another counter hook. He's bleeding now. Land another counter. So now I'm applying pressure, and he landed something too. So yes, very high output round now. Now the fight has officially happened. Doing some nice loose footwork, you know, moving outside the ring. Very good work. So he already jumped out of it though. I feel like I was getting some success, so I'm like, man, if I already did some damage with those punches, I gotta find something. Went into loose footwork here. He missed that uppercut, staying out of range, slipping. He landed one. Again, I was trying to do some lean back, but he caught me with that. A weave, lean back weave. We don't do lean back blocks, but again, he's doing some nice work with that jab. Which, you know, I noticed I should be doing more with the jab. Hector Camacho, bro. Trying to go to that body. Had that uppercut to a power hook, but I missed that power hook. Landed the uppercut. Trying to slip. Again, he's catching me with some shots, so I got to be careful. So I'm moving on the outside. Just very calculated pressure right now. Good, trying to stay out of range and not get hit. He landed another counter. I'm telling you, it's the lead hook. He's doing a lot more damage here. I landed something. That one missed. I thought I would have had that one. Really intense 5th round. Final 10 seconds. Yeah, he definitely won this round. And he's doing good work with the jab. Even when I'm not busy, or, you know, he's not landing those hooks, he's just finding that range and landing that jab at will. So I definitely got to be smarter these next rounds, and I got to find something, because I know he's up on the cards. So landed a nice counter straight again. Just beautiful boxing from Loma. Caught that counter straight. So he's staying more in the pocket. You can tell we're not really backstepping or sidestepping. We're standing there and we're planting our feet. He caught that nice straight. Trying to feint into something. Sidestep hook. He did one. His landed. And then he followed up with another 2 hooks. That was beautiful. Added the straight. So the body landed a nice straight. Just caught the end of it too. He landed his straight too. Hook. I think I got him here. I could tell he's hurt. He's trying to cover up. Hook up top. Trying to find something. Calculated pressure. Going to the bottom, going up top. Does he survive? No. I had to go to that bottom. He almost made it out of there, bro. I had to make sure to kind of mix it up. He almost made it out of there. That was really good defense on the ropes. Yeah, I was like, man, if I gotta probably dip, blow, uppercut to the top, I gotta figure something out. But that was some good work there. So back to the pressure. Trying to figure out what we need to do. Tell him loose footwork. He hit me up top. I'm, trying to get comfortable as well. I missed that. That hook came out really slow and he was able to capitalize on it. So now I'm low on health and I got to be careful. I got to make sure that, I'm not overcommitting. I found another nice straight. 2 counters. I probably hurt him. Dipped into a uppercut. Tried to throw those 2 hooks. So yeah, I mean, 6th round was much better than that 5th. Now that we're picking things up. Caught him with another power straight. Looked like he was hurt. Went on loose footwork again. Again, this is where I should be applying pressure because I know he's hurt there. He's stepping back. Probably gonna make it out of this round. He was trying to find a power hook, but he missed that. Yeah, just some really good work. I mean, I know I was down on the card, so that kind of puts me back in the game. We got 2 knockdowns. He has 0 right now, so hopefully we can get some more. Like I said, we're tied. He won 4 of the rounds. He would have won that last round if I didn't get that knockdown. So just things that I have to work on because it's definitely I have to do some better boxing to take these rounds and to make sure that I'm landing and not depending on the knockdowns because I don't want to have to do that every fight. We got to make sure that we're really being calculated because if we're not and we don't get these knockdowns, we're losing these rounds. As you can tell, he was just doing some really good work and putting it together really well right now. I landed that power straight, which probably could have hurt him. I'm like, all right, man, if I hurt him, I got to do some more damage right now. I landed another counter. That hurt him. So I got to apply the pressure and try to get him. I know he's hurt because he's backing up. So trying to get out of range. I landed that uppercut. Trying to see if I could find something. Okay. Well, he got out of there. He probably healed it up already too. So that was my fault. I should have done a little bit better. I'm in loose footwork right now. Stepping out of range, but he still caught me with that 3-piece. Just nice work. Doubled up the jab. He's just doing really well. And I caught him with this nasty hook over his lead hand. Lead hand was low, and that was like a diagonal hook. Dazed him here. Trying to find something. Trying to get some work and see if we could get a knockout. And he survived it. So good work from him. Really good defense. I mean, he stayed in the pocket and he survived that. And he tried to land that power straight, which could have done some damage to me. Remember, we're on a 4 knockdown rule. So we're trying to find something. We know we hurt him, so we probably still got some lingering head damage. But we definitely got to be careful of his offense because Loma's no joke. And JBSmooth playing Loma is a mix for trouble. So you just got to be careful. Yeah, stutter stepping, keeping my distance, making them think that I'm going to jump in. And I landed that power hook. Landed another power straight. He came in with a 3-piece. Dodged that. Beautiful uppercut. Try to do another uppercut. Did I hurt him? I don't know if I did. Just some more taunting. You know, I really enjoyed the exchange there. So, of course, some really, really good work. Ooh, now he caught me at the end of this round. And I feel like that's what he was looking for. But I survived it. But that's what I'm saying, man. It's really, really intense stuff, you know. So it's just, it's tough, man. Like you gotta be careful, because if he would have landed that punch like halfway through that round, or at least 30 seconds earlier, he would have gotten a knockdown. Slipped some punches, found something. Trying to feint him into something. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful straight that he caught me with, and I'm trying to survive this. Can I survive? I'm trying to do the push off. Trying to block here. Pushing off. I did survive that as well. So, you know, good defense on my end as well. Just trying to survive it, but he caught me again. And can I survive this time? He has me against the ropes. I'm trying to find a way out. No, I do not find a way out. Lombo catches me with a uppercut and drops me against the ropes. Good work. That's tough. You know, we got comfortable. We were exchanging. He started fighting his pocket. Once he started fighting that pocket, it was all over for me. So I still got to be calculated. I cannot be so open when it comes to the offense. I'm still hurt, still dazed. I don't know if he was coming for her, he noticed, but I was definitely still hurt there. Probably could have got another KO. Still staying there, but you can tell. Look at my head health. My head health is super low. It's all that damage that he's done, all the accumulated damage in the beginning. Try to land that lead hook, and it's just reckless, and I missed it. I'm getting too reckless right now. I got to get back to boxing, because I was trying to exchange like a slugger. Hit him with the jab, trying to get some feints in and some slips so I could find another counter on him. Caught him with that hook. Straight. That jab counter. So maybe he's hurt. I gotta find something. He gets out the way. Bam. Landed that hook. Trying to get him out of there, and I get him out of there. So 2 knockdowns this round, 1 knockdown each. Intense. So as you know, we have 1 more knockdown left. Do we headhunt or do we stay patient? He has one on me, but you know, my head health is very low. He can get a flash on me. So we got to be careful. Overall, good 8 round. It's funny, the crowd's all cheering now. They were just booing us. We're over here, we're giving them a classic fight. They just want to see blood in the water, man. It's like, oh yeah, both of us being patient here. Had to miss those, just working my slips. He missed that lead hook. I know that's what he's looking for, so yeah, definitely just playing it patient at the end of this round. So we're almost there, man. We got 1 more knockout that we can get, and we got 2 rounds left. Can we get it? Can we apply the right pressure? Can we find that punch? I felt like I hurt him the last round, so of course I was trying to get him, but he found me there. Now I gotta figure out a way to get out of there. Can I survive this? I push off. I'm still kind of dazed. You know, I'm blocking, making sure I'm doing my my defense. I'm hurt. Look, the ref steps in and checks me out. He lands that counter, does some damage on me, and the ref was checking me out. So this is we're in some scary moment. This is a scary hour, so we definitely gotta You gotta be careful. This 9th round is insane already. He almost had me, and then when he punched me, the ref is checking because I might get TKO'd for the amount of damage he's put on my head. And still, I'm loose footwork with my hands down. Oh man, I'm fighting like Teofimo when he fought Shakur Stevenson. Put your hands up. We gotta put the hands up. Of course, manual block, not auto block. But we also gotta catch some slips, man. And look at that. He just landed another straight and just lands a beautiful knockdown. So yeah, man, we're at 2 and 3. So yeah, he needs 2 more to finish the fight. But yeah, that was coming, bro. Everybody could see that from a mile away. He shook me earlier this round, I think the last round. And you know, I'm happy that my defense has been playing a good part here, because if it wasn't, I would have been out. I would have been out already. This probably would have been my 3rd knockdown. So thankfully, it's only my 2nd. Again, he's trying to definitely find something and you know, trying to focus on that swelling. So our job is to try to get him out of there before the ref stops his fight. Again, he lands a nasty lead hook. So we got to be more calculated. Going into loose footwork. Land at the straight. Oh, landed that nice power straight. Really intense stuff. Landed this hook. And caught him. Went to the bottom, wood up top. And got the final KO. Just really great work. Really great fight. It was a great fight. It was really technical. Very challenging. High intensity bout. What a crazy 9th round. He dazes me. The ref checks me for almost a TKO. I then get dazed again, and then he gets the knockdown. And then we're exchanging here, and then I get the final knockdown. I mean, look at... Does that look like the face of a winner? Yes, it does. But JBSmooth did not make it easy. He did not make that easy, man. What a good fight. I really enjoyed that fight. That was some good work. And on the card, 75, 75, 74, 76, they had me up on 2 of the cards. Let's check out the punch stats. So we're both been below the 30% body punch cap, and we're both below the 10% body punch cap. He threw 476 total. I threw 389. So first round he threw 33. I threw 24. Okay. 2nd round he threw 50. I threw 37. Okay. 3rd round he threw 44. I threw 41. 4th round he threw 59. I threw 40. And then round 5 he threw 67. I threw 55. Round 6 he threw 53. I threw 61. And then round 7 he threw 63. I threw 61. Round 8 he threw 57. I threw 34. And then round 9 he threw 50 and I threw 36. So for like punch output wise and emulating and simulating the fighters, so Loma usually throws about like 40 to like 55 punches, and 55 are in the later rounds. So he'll throw like 50 from like 7 to 8, and then from 9 to 10 rounds he throw like 55. So he did go over on some of the punches on some of the rounds. So but that's what it's about, man. Like, we're all figuring out how to work with our fighters and stay within the pacing and the punch output. Yeah, because like Loma, he'll punch like 40 punches and like 40 punches the first 3 rounds, and then up to like 43 punches around 4 through 6. So it's very low output, but you got to make sure you have like some high accuracy, as well as Hector Macho Camacho. So he does about 45 from 1 through 2, and then 48 punches from 3 to the 4th round, and then he starts picking up from 5 on to from 50 to 55 punches around. And the way I'm telling this is because we created a database where we have the numbers, where it's compiled from CompuBox numbers. So that's how we got the numbers, and it's based on accurate data. And I went over on some punches on some of the rounds. I went to like, I think like 65, 63. I threw like about 5 more, almost 10 more punches than he usually does. And that all comes into play when it's just really high intensity and we're both going at each other's necks. So definitely a great fight. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But you know, practice makes perfect, and we're both always learning and we're getting there. So definitely keep tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep getting these wins. Make sure you're hitting the link in the description to join the league, or in the comment section. I'll paste it there too. Let's keep getting these wins. Let's keep growing. Let's keep learning sim. SPB, and we out, baby.